weekend primetime appearance. Mike does things in the world of coin collecting no one else does. Remember, you get a return policy here at HSN. You do get your delivery direct. You get flex pays, which candidly, Mike, I will say in the last couple shows that we've done together, I think I'm seeing more flex pay on coins for you than maybe any other time that I've worked with you in the over 20 years that we've been working together. Because again, that doesn't happen in the world of coin collecting. So those are interest-free payments. But what is going on here? This is like a whole set of stuff?
Well, we've sold a lot of Silver Eagles over the year. I mean,
Sure.
you know, let's face it, it's kind of the backbone of the American collecting, the hobby of coin collecting. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But it was always, you know, and we'll keep shipping them out, and we'll keep making them. Well, now we have a closed-end edition. We've got all the coins. Because the United States Mint announced last year that 2020 is going to be the very last year, that they're going to do what we call the heraldic design American Silver Eagle. That's it. This particular design of the American Silver Eagle is now complete. 1986, its first year of issue. 2020 is going to be its last complete year of issue. Who knows what the Mint's going to do, but I mean, they've announced that they're changing it in 2021. We know that for sure. So here I'm giving you the opportunity with an AutoShip to get every single solitary American Silver Eagle. And we're going to start you with the first and the last. This is going to be the very first year of issue, 1986, and the very now last year of issue of the heraldic design. They're going to keep making the American Silver Eagle, but it's a complete redesign. So the heraldic eagle, American Silver Eagle, this is the bookends. This is the beginning and the end. The alpha and omega, if you will, is exactly what you're looking at with